जगदाश्रय श्री रघुराम जगदाश्रय श्री रघुराम जगदोधारा सीताराम जगदाश्रय श्री रघुराम परम पावना तारक नामा श्री राम शतकोटि प्रणाम श्री राम शतकोटि प्रणाम साई रामा कोटि प्रणाम साई शरणं शरणं आत्मा राम जगदाश्रय श्री रघुराम
Offering our obeisance to the Almighty, dear brothers and sisters seated here and those joining us virtually from around the world, namaste and a very good evening. We are honored to welcome our revered guests this evening, the Most Venerable Dr. Dambajav Hambalama, the Chief Abbot of the historic Zunkure Dashchoilin Monastery from Mongolia. His Excellency, Mr. Ganbold Dambajav, the Ambassador of Mongolia to India, he had visited us a few years ago and we are delighted to have him back again. Thank you, sir. His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, who is today venerated as a global ambassador of peace, nonviolence and harmony, says, and I quote, "My religion is very simple. There is no need for temples, no need for complicated philosophy. Our own mind, our own heart is our temple. My religion is kindness, for love and compassion are the necessities, not luxuries, and without them, humanity cannot survive. Our prime purpose in this life is to help others," unquote. Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba also taught us, love all, serve all, help ever, hurt never. His life was a radiant example of unconditional love expressed through tireless service. It is this divine love that continues to flow through the mission led by Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai. The philosophy of our global mission is one world, one family, not merely an ideal, but indeed a living reality. It is the spiritual recognition that all beings are threads in the same cosmic fabric. From free education and healthcare to rural upliftment and global humanitarian outreach, every single act of service is an offering of love to the divine in all. From philosophy to practice, when words become action, it manifests as service, uplifting lives, nurturing communities, and building a better tomorrow. And it is in this spirit that we now turn to the CSR Circle of Honor, where we celebrate those who have embraced this philosophy, not just in thought, but in practice. This evening, we are honored to present the Circle of Honor to ASM Tech, who have supported the nutrition and healthcare programs in our mission. ASM Technologies is a publicly listed company with over 3 decades of experience in engineering, design-led manufacturing, with multiple delivery centers in India and a strong presence across the globe. ASM continues to serve with innovation and responsibility. ASM began the association with the mission by supporting the Annapurna Trust. Through their association with our mission, ASM has contributed also to the Sri Sathya Sai Sarla Memorial Hospital by providing critical medical equipment, enabling the delivery of high-quality, free healthcare to rural communities. Representing the company this evening, we have with us Ms. Preeti Rabindra, Chairperson of the CSR Committee at ASM Technologies, and Ms. Vani, the company secretary. May we please invite them on stage. May we please invite Ms. Preeti to say a few words.
Fine. Sairam, Shri Madhusudan Saiji, distinguished guests, esteemed members of the Sathya Sai organization, and dear friends. We, today, Vani Shri Kulkarni, my company secretary, and I are honored on behalf of ASM Technologies Limited and express our heartfelt gratitude to Shri Madhusudan Sai and the entire Sathya Sai team for inviting us to this wonderful event today. We are greatly humbled to have been a part of this noble initiative, no matter how small our contribution may seem. The 3 pillars of Sathya Sai's vision, education, health, and nutrition, resonate very deeply with our own CSR initiative of health, sports, and science. Your Annapurna breakfast program, which was the first thing we kind of were part of it, provided nutrition meals to those in need, and the health drink aligns perfectly with our organization focus on health and well-being. Similarly, our contribution to the hospital equipment in this campus is an enriching experience, which further inspires us to work towards a common goal of serving humanity. I have witnessed firsthand how work gets completed in record time here, benefiting mankind and enabling people to lead a healthy lives. The positivity and dedication of the Sathya Sai team are truly inspiring, and we are grateful to have been a part of this experience. Once again, thank you, Sri Madhusudan Saiji, and the entire Sathya Sai team for this opportunity. We look forward to continuing our collaboration and making a meaningful difference in the lives of those who we serve. Thank you.
Over these 100 days, nations from across the globe share their unique cultures and service initiatives, reminding us of our shared values of love, compassion, and unity. And this evening, we are delighted to celebrate the nation of Mongolia. Mongolia lies in Central Asia, nestled between Russia to the north and China to the south. Often called the land of the eternal blue sky, it is a country of stunning contrasts, from grassland steppes that stretch endlessly to snow-capped mountains and the vast mystical Gobi Desert. As we come together today, it is also a moment of special significance. This year marks the 70th anniversary of the establishment of the diplomatic relations between India and Mongolia. Tracing back our history through the millennia, our nations have come a long way with a shared vision of progress, prosperity, and peace for our people. Over 7 decades, our nations have nurtured a deep and enduring friendship rooted in values and cooperation. Today, we are honored to present the One World, One Family Global Humanitarian Award to Dr. Bayara Danjin and Mrs. Dugarjav Chetsagma, co-founders of the Yuchai Bilingual Secondary School in Mongolia. This is in recognition of their lifelong dedication to values-based education and humanitarian service. For nearly 3 decades, they have nurtured generations of students across Mongolia, shaping bilingual curriculum, supporting children with special needs, and instilling in their students the spirit of service. Their initiatives range from book donations to rural school support for orphanages and children battling rare diseases, to winter drives that help pastoral families survive Mongolia's very harsh climate. Together, they stand as true change makers, quietly transforming communities through education, compassion, and action. May we please invite them and give a big round of applause to Dr. Bayara and Mrs. Chetsagma to receive the award. Now may we invite Mrs. Chetsagam to kindly say a few words. This will be translated by Ms. Chetsagam into English. Thank you.
Баярлалаа. Өнөөдрийн сайхан өдөр энэ их сайхан шагналыг авч байгаа Садгүрүү болон нэг дэлхий нэг гэр бүлийнхэндээ баярлалаа. Та бүхэнд бас хамт сууж энийг харсанд бас баярлалаа.
We're so honored to receive these beautiful awardees. And thank you so much. Also for especially thank to Sadhguru and One World, One Family. We're so honored.
Бид нэг дэлхийтэй, нэг нартай, нэг тэнгэртэй, нэг газартай. Тэгээ өнөөдөр би энэ нэг гэртээ ирсэн байна. Тэгээ та бүхний өмнө одоо ингэ зогсож байгаадаа бас баярлж байна.
We are living in the one world. It's like a one family. So I'm coming here for one of my home. So I'm so happy to see you and being in India now.
Яагаад энэ үгийг хэлсэн гэхээр би өнөөдөр энэ олон сайхан шавнарыг бий болгож байгаа, энэ олон сайхан эрдэмтдийг бий болгож байгаа. Энэ Садгүрүү багшийн огтудаар энэ сайхан хувцсыг өмсгүүлээд энэ үндэснийг нь хувцсыг өмсөж зогсож байгаадаа энэ гэр бүл дээрээ энэ огтудаар ингэж халамжлуулж байгаадаа бас их баярлж байна.
I'm so proud all of you because there are so many girls helped me from wearing the sari, and I'm still like feeling like really like home in here.
Нэг гэр бүл гэдэг бол зөвхөн энэгээр зогсохгүй бүх хүн төрлөختөнд ингэж үйлчлэх ёстой. Ингэж хандах ёстой гэж энэ сайхан хандлагыг бий болгож байгаа Садгүрүү багш болон нэг дэлхийн нэг гэр бүлийнхэндээ бас баярлалаа. Монгол хүүхдүүдийнхээ өмнөөс, Монгол улсын иргэдийн өмнөөс ингэж үнэн сэтгэлдээсээ талархаж байна. Та бүхнийг бас бид нарт хараад баяр хүргэж байгаад бас баярлж байна.
We are so honored and deeply appreciate all of you, also with Sadhguru, who are leading this organization for developing India also through the world and make change all through us and through us all together. Thank you so much.
За тэгээд нарны гэрлийг хүн болгон хүртэж харж идэг. Тэгээд тэрний гэрэл болгоноос цацраг болгоныг өөртөө шингээд сайн үйл болгоныг гэж сайхан бүгний дээдэг бүтээж сайн болгонд хурж яваарай. Оюунч нь оргилж яваарай. Цэцгэлж энэ олон сайхан өдөр өдрийн ингээгээ нартай өдрүүдийг дахин хүн болгонд тусалж яваарай гэж Садгуру багштай болон нэг гэрүүл нэг дэлхийн хамт олонд бас хүсье.
So we have one sun in our sky. So every sun shines, give you the most of happiness, prosperity, all of us equally, and wishing you all the best, health and happiness, especially for the thanks, and wishing the best for Sadhguru and One World, One Family organization. Thank you so much.
Уртнаас ч удаан жаргалаа, ихийг бүтээгээрээ эрдэмлэг байгаараа, эрүүл байгаарай.
May all be happy, healthy, and long life.
We will now have Ms. Tsetsek Badam, fondly known as Miss Flower, who just translated, to present to us about Mongolia's culture, philosophy, and lifestyle. She's a curator, consultant, and educator with over 15 years of experience in harnessing art and creativity for social impact. She has served as the artistic director at Design Park Art Zone Residency and is a policy specialist at the Government Culture and Arts Authority, and also a curator at both the Mongolian National Art Gallery and several other private galleries. She currently serves as COO of Youth Inc., an organization for young Mongolian professionals. Ms. Flower, please.
Today, we celebrate Mongolia. It's a country in East Asia known for its wide lands and rich history. Together, let us share about its culture, land, and people. Mongolia is located in the heart of Asia. It's a landlocked country in between Russia in the north and China in the south. When we look at the map of Asia, we see Mongolia sitting in Central and East Asia. The land has endless grass steppes, desert, and high mountains. These open spaces shape the lives of people. Mongolia's population is 3.5 million people. The capital city is Ulaanbaatar, where half of the people live. The climate can be very harsh, with winters being extremely cold and summers being beautiful and warm. The money in Mongolia is called Tugruk. The official language is Mongolian. The Cyrillic script and ancient traditional scripts are still being used in culture. Gobi Desert is one of the largest deserts in the world. It's famous for its sand dunes, 200 camels, and ancient dinosaur fossils. It is a place of beauty, but also a place of challenge for life. Here we see the Altai Mountains in western Mongolia. The highest peak is called Huitan Peak, rising more than 2,300 meters. These mountains with snowfields are home to herders and eagle hunters who keep the traditions alive. Many Mongolian families live as nomadic herders, called ger, as we see in the picture. Each season, we move to the animals across the wild steppes. Life in Mongolia is shaped by tradition, family, and deep respect for the land. Most people follow Buddhist and shamanist practices. Many others say they have no religion, but almost all value nature and community. This is Tunghura Dashtrada Monastery in Ulaanbaatar Center. It is a center for prayer and Buddhist learning. People come here to blessings, worship, and important festivals. This is the Bogtan's Palace. Mongolian last king used the winter house. Food in Mongolia is simple and strong, giving energy for the cold winters. Arak, a drink made from fermented mare's milk, is also a traditional favorite. Dairy products like cheese and yogurts are part of daily life. This is boats, which are steamed dumplings, are very common. Traditional dress in Mongolia is called del. It is different varieties, warm and practical for riding horses too. People wear it in daily life and also during celebration and Nadam festival. Mongolia is famous for throat singing, where singers produced deeply different sounds at the same time. The horse-head fiddle, as we see in the picture, called morunghor, is a national musical instrument. Every summer, Nadam festivals are held with wrestling, horse racing, archery. This is the Batmint Basunho, state-honored artist and long song singer who is going to play and perform with us tonight. For sports, Hakuho Dawajaral, born in Mongolia, became the greatest champion in Japanese sumo wrestling over the many years. Nutrition remains a challenge, with around 9% of young children's growth are stunted and about 14% of women are affected by anemia. Breastfeeding rates are improving, but they could be stronger. Education is free and improving in Mongolia, but in rural areas, some children, especially boys, leave school early to help with their herding. This creates a gap between urban and rural communities. Healthcare is provided under a universal system, yet many rural families must travel long distance to find doctors and clinics. Rural families face harsh winters called tsot, when animals often die from cold. Healthcare and schools are harder to reach outside the city. Poverty and climate change make life more difficult in remote areas. Mongolia is working step by step for a better future. The government has a long-term plan called Vision 2050 for growth and development. Communities continue traditions of cooperation, helping one another to stay strong. Mongolia is a vast, ancient land full of resilience and history. There are, of course, struggles, but it also carries strength and love and hope. With patience and unity, Mongolia grows toward a brighter future. Thank you.
We also take this opportunity to extend our deep gratitude to His Excellency the Ambassador for inviting us to Mongolia, and upon his invitation and the blessings of Sadhguru, I went to Mongolia, braved minus 40 degrees in February and met the Kamalamba and also spirited individuals like Miss Flower. And with her organization, we have started translating the books, the value education books, and this is going to be taken to the schools of Mongolia. And we are extremely grateful to the ambassador for opening doors. And this will lead to a lasting partnership as we are also exploring other areas like healthcare as well. We will now have a video on the history, heritage, and advancements of Mongolia through the ages. It also speaks of their ancient history, their nomadic lifestyle, and philosophy practiced by its people. The video, please.
Go where the land meets the sky. Go discover secret heritage. Go Mongolia. Go see the ancient skills of our youngest riders. Mongolia.
We now invite His Excellency Mr. Ganbol Dambajav, the Ambassador, to address the gathering. With a distinguished career, Mr. Ambassador has been instrumental in deepening the strategic partnership between Mongolia and India. He has actively worked to foster business cooperation, promote tourism, and strengthen the enduring cultural and spiritual ties that bind our nations. His Excellency Mr. Dambajav.
Good evening. Honorable Sri Sadhguru, Venerable Kamalama, members of the Sri Madhusudan Sai community team, Mongolian delegates, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to firstly to congratulate all awardees for the valuable input they brought to our society and the recognition by the Sadhguru. Congratulations. At the outset, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude on behalf of the Mongolian delegation present here today to our gracious host, Sri Matsudo Sai, and his dedicated team for their warm hospitality and thoughtful arrangements. It is a great pleasure to return to this beautiful part of India. Each time I visit this sacred place, I'm deeply impressed by the remarkable progress and the development taking place here. Refer to each other as the spiritual neighbors, spiritual brothers, sisters. As you've seen from the videos and the presentation of Miss Flower, Mongolia is a very beautiful and rich country. And of course, we have a rich history that goes back to many centuries back. But every time probably when you hear about Mongolia, most of you think about Genghis Khan, the great statesman, great ruler who conquered the biggest part in the world. And when you think about the Genghis Khan, we have to remember that what he brought to our modern world, the structure as a state as it is today. I can name the modern passport was invented by him, diplomatic passport, as we said. The postal service was also created by him. The military strategy is used in the modern world, all is created by him. And I can go on the many achievements that he brought. Personally, I believe that he was the quite modern man, seen as a vision in the 13th century that world can be run as of today. So his vision, I believe, still goes on through the centuries, and we see that it can bring the fruitful to the development of the world, bringing people as one family, one world. About the religion, Mongolia, as you all aware, that Buddhism is our main religion. It was brought from India through Tibet to Mongolia, and as of today, we can see we have the phenomenon called Mongolian Buddhism, which is the deep fusion of the Indian, Tibetan Buddhism as well the Mongolian shamanism. So it comes to biggest part of the Mongolian current community as of today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm deeply pleased that the centennial celebration of Baba Sai coincides with the commemoration of the 70th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between Mongolia and India, which is commemorated this year. India was the very first country at that so-called the third world that established diplomatic relations with Mongolia in 1955. For the people of Mongolia, we still continue to level of continue to hold the highest esteem and for the principled and unwavering support extended by India and Indian government as well as Indian people for Mongolia's admission as a full member of the United Nations, a gesture of solidarity that was publicly expressed from the rostrum of this esteemed international organization. Today, our partnership reached the level of the strategic partnership, providing a broad framework for deepening and expanding of cooperation across all sectors. Either it is the political, economic, defense, you name it. But the most important thing that our cooperation goes to the spirituality, commonality that our people, our democracy that our government holds. That is our unitingness of today. The concept of the third neighbor in our foreign policy of Mongolia and is closely aligned with India's Act East foreign policy. The shared strategic vision forms a strong basis for deepening our bilateral cooperation in the times to come. We believe that there exists significant untapped potentials in our economic cooperation. A flagship initiative in this regard is the oil refinery project, which we are committed to implement in a timely and efficient manner. Ladies and gentlemen, the concept of one world, one family that is enshrined in this beautiful hall resonates deeply with the people of Mongolia. As all of you are aware, Mongolians, we are nomads. So as the nation of nomadic people, living in close harmony with the nature, we hold profound respect for the environment, which we reverently refer as the Mother Nature. In this regard, the vision and initiative of this esteemed institution align closely with the values and the way of life of the Mongolian people. I'm delighted that today we are celebrating Mongolia Day here in this remarkable campus. I trust that the performance by the Mongolian culture troupe will offer you not only the enjoyment, but also the meaningful insight into the richness of the Mongolia's nomadic heritage and traditions. In conclusion, I would like to once again convey our sincere appreciation to this profound organization for organizing the 100 Days, 100 Countries initiative and for inviting me and our Mongolian delegates to participate and be part of this celebration. Also, I would like to express our sincere appreciation for providing the opportunity for Mongolian artists to showcase our unique culture from this delightful, distinguished platform. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you, sir. On this occasion, it is our proud privilege and honor to extend our token of gratitude to the Venerable, the Hamba Lama, for coming all the way from Mongolia and blessing us with his presence on this occasion. We're also very grateful to him for sharing his wonderful words of wisdom with us this morning. We would also like to extend our token of love and gratitude to Mr. Ambassador for being here with us today and addressing all of us. On behalf of all of us, we pray to Sadhguru to bless us with his divine message this evening.
Since we talk of Mongolia today, we talk of Buddhism and the common roots of Buddhism with Sanatana Dharma that we follow in India. It is coming of a full circle when India and Mongolia meet today to discuss their ancient history, culture, religion, philosophy, and civilization, which has so many common things. And as I learned that it is the 70th year of this collaboration, even diplomatically, it is a very heartening thing to know. And we are very glad to have the entire Mongolian delegation here in Sathya Sai Grama to celebrate the Mongolia Day. I extend my personal gratitude, first of all, to Venerable Kambalama for being here all the way and sharing his wisdom this morning. His idea of harmonious coexistence of all religion through interfaith dialogue and understanding, which is very much necessary for world peace, goes a long way in establishing a way forward for the world to come together. As we have heard him and we are inspired by that message, and I would also like to extend an invitation. Towards the end of this festival, we are having a 3 days World Religion Summit where we want to have this interfaith dialogue. We would be very happy to have him here again to initiate that dialogue between various religious leaders who are arriving from around the world. Thank you for your contributions in bridging gaps and building bridges across continents, countries, and hearts through your message and work. I'm also very honored to welcome and extend our gratitude to His Excellency, the Ambassador of Mongolia to India, Dr. Dambajau, for being with us. And I am very happy to hear what he said just now, that coming to India is not very strange to them because India and Mongolia have always had relationships from the time immemorial, and we shared so much of our culture and heritage. I also am very inspired by the resilient spirit of the Mongolians. The weather is quite harsh, they are generally nomadic, but they are continuously growing and moving ahead, as we saw in the video. And congratulations and kudos to the government and all the agencies which are working to better the life of the people of Mongolia, and through them improving the societies and communities across the world as well. We are also very honored to recognize two of the leaders in humanitarian space who run bilingual schools and help many children get education, including the children of special needs. And we are committed to work with you for furthering the cause of values-based education in the schools in Mongolia, which would help create a stronger generation which is well established in character and compassion for humanity. I have another thanks to tell, ASM Technologies, which was one of the first companies to collaborate with us with the Annapurna breakfast scheme and also alongside with our hospital. These are the people who make a difference to the world by doing their part, and they do it well. Shri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Yadyada charati shreshtaha tatadeve tarojanaha sayat pramanam kurute lokas tadanuvartate. He says that as the noble ones conduct themselves in the society, the kind of example they set in front of the others, the common people follow them suit. And so it is so important to set examples for the others to follow. And the best service that one can do to humanity is to be exemplary, to do whatever you do to the best of your abilities and set a new standard, a new benchmark, and be an example to inspire others around us. That is what exactly these people have done, the guests on the stage as well as those who have contributed in their own way to the betterment of their communities, the country and the world at large. They are the ones who are setting examples. So whenever I meet children, I always tell them that do this for the sake of being an example for others, not for fame, name, recognition or any ambition, but simply by becoming an inspiration to many, many more people through life, our life. As the poem goes, lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime and departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. And that's from Longfellow. So this poem says that you leave your footprints on the sands of time, because who knows, somebody else will take inspiration from your trail and go on to do good things. We talk about the great Buddha, who though belonged to this land, very ancient land of Bharat, but his teachings are now everywhere. I travel around the world. I have been to Far East, to Thailand, to Laos, to places far away till Hong Kong. even Japan, and all the way to Sri Lanka, and so many other places where I have seen how Buddhist teachings are inspiring the people even today to lead a pure life. His Eightfold Path inspires everybody to follow those simple instructions, to have kindness and compassion. And more than anything, samyak is the word that is used. Goodness in everything that we do, our speech, thought, our actions, and our conduct in the society should be good. And his message to the world, that of compassion, is timeless. And in today's times, when we are still having a lot of conflict in the world, I think the message of compassion is a very healing message. When I hear of Mongolia, I think of Buddha, I think of his teachings, which have inspired hundreds and thousands and millions of people around the world to follow this path. And that is something that inspires us again, because we know in the morning I was mentioning to our children that the search of truth is not easy. It is not revealed to just anyone. One must deserve, one must earn it through one's austerities. And when we hear of Gautam Buddha, the young Siddhartha who relinquished all the comforts of his life as a prince to seek the truth and went through untold difficulties, conquered all his distractions, inner and outer, and finally he found the truth. And that truth he set out to teach all the people in the world. And that truth even today inspires millions of youngsters. We work very closely with a monastery in Sri Lanka as well. You have seen some of the monks come here. And I learnt a lot from them, the discipline that they follow, the way of life that they follow. Do no harm, be kind, be compassionate, and do the right thing always. These are simple ideas, but they can inspire people from around the world. As being the chief abbot of the monastery, Amalamba he's been propagating this message of Buddhism and inspiring people to follow the path of the Buddha, which is the path of compassion and kindness, which is the path of righteousness and dharma. We are very happy to have him here, who has made time to undertaken a long journey from Mongolia to be here and share his thoughts. So once again, on behalf of everyone, we want to convey our heartfelt gratitude to His Holiness for being with us and inspiring us. I've also received an invitation from the ambassador to visit Mongolia, but only in the summers is what he said. That would be better. I'm not as brave as Bhuvna to face minus 40 degrees and survive. So I think I will go in the summers, but I definitely look forward to seeing that beautiful country. One thing that I remember from your mention of Genghis Khan was, I was watching a documentary of Airbus 380. When it was being created, they wanted it to be very strong on the outside, yet very light, because it is so huge that it will consume a lot of fuel. And carrying so much fuel on the flight would be a waste of its efficiency. So they took inspiration for the body of the plane from the Mongolian bow, which Genghis Khan was known to have invented. It is hard on the outside and soft on the inside. So it bends very well. It's a short bow, not like Indian bows, which are very long. It's a short bow which they can easily carry while they are riding the horses, and they can shoot long distances with it. So they took the inspiration to have a harder outer core and a softer inner core, which will give a good bend and whatever they lift to the plane, as well as a strong body to the plane, lightweight body. And with that they could create the plane. And they took the inspiration from the bow of Genghis Khan. So there is so much of innovation that was happening in Mongolia back then. And warfare or in statesmanship or in setting up the empire, we know of it. However, I just remembered that, and I want to thank the ambassador for being here with us and sharing this moment. It is a great learning experience for all of us as we learn from each other's culture. And it brings the world together. It makes us a little closer in our hearts when we learn about each other's culture, music, food, philosophy, religion, and the thought that guides these nations. The last 14 days we have been enjoying this festival, meeting a lot of people from around the world who have been conveying the same message, that while they come here, they did not know what to expect. But once they came here, they learnt about the philosophy of one world, one family. They felt very happy because that is the message for the whole world. If we can treat each other as our very own, then we know what to do with each other. We would not harm each other. We would only try to help as much as we can. And that is the idea that is spreading around the world. I'm very happy to have the Mongolian artists who are here today. And after this following a short break, they'll be presenting a cultural presentation from Mongolia. Their costumes, their music, and their culture is very rich, as you have seen in the video, and we will get a glimpse of it. Thanks to them for coming all the way to share their culture with all of us. I look forward to the evening's proceedings. Again, thanking all our delegates and guests, I conclude.
We will now take a short 10-minute break and reconvene for the evening's cultural program. Thank you. Music in Mongolia is more than an entertainment. It is a way of keeping alive the spirit of the steppes, the stories of the ancestors, and the deep connection with nature. From the unique art of throat singing to the rich sounds of instruments like the morin khur, the yatga, and the bamboo flute, Mongolian music carries both tradition and innovation, offering the world a glimpse into the country's timeless soul. This evening, we are delighted to have a troupe of musicians all the way from Mongolia. We now invite Ms. Flower to take us through the program. And this evening, we have Mr. Batmend, who's a state-honored artist, a long-song singer, Ms. Soyolma, a kuchir musician, Mr. Sodnom Jams, a flautist and a throat singer, Mr. Basan Suren on the traditional horn trumpet, Mr. Bat Ulji, who is a tovshur musician and a throat singer, Ms. Nomin Chulun on the drums, Ms. Ugan Chimeng on the percussion, and Ms. Setsek Badam, the curator and the organizers. The dancers we have Ms. Sumtao, who's a traditional dancer, and Ms. Hongorzul, who's a young dancer of 14 years. May we please give a big round of applause to the musicians from Mongolia.
What a great honor to be here in Mongolia, from Mongolia to over here for celebrating with you for World Cultural Festival all together. So tonight, from Mongolia, we are musicians, singers, dancers, and also with Buddhist tradition, some dance dancers, and also for Mongolian chanting ceremony for you to share. So thank you so much. Please enjoy tonight, celebrating Mongolia together.
Bulung irigzete laksan zarlı dalın Ürtüm bulu suktimun canırı bolsa Nemin tumbundurgum yanğını bin çokça argın arım bolsa Hanım babattığı tonğurgu dingece yatğuriga damcılığı zildığı zöğde lamlığı İtığmay bağıştar itığmı varxındar itığmı Namdar itığmı hurudar itığmı bağıştar itığmı varxındar itığmı namdar itığmı hurudar itığmı bağıştar itığmı varxındar itığmı namdar itığmı hurudar itığmı Yadım manle marxande çolğan nukurulu vazet nugudar itığmı çok ditgeldi namededi Belegül medago sansago zonnagodar itığmı Vağıştar itığmı varxındar it Namdar itığmı hurudar itığmı Yadım manle marxande çolğan nukurulu vazet Söl nugudar itığmı çok ditgeldi namedikte bilbilmedu Sağolsun nugudar itığmı Varxında Kege çoğulan neyde nugudar Vati otay alqı urtali ver itığmı Mende olsun oğlu dergodine oynaran dedo senda Varxım bataq valtaq vay Varxınam kege çoğulan neyde nugudar Vati otay alqı urtali ver itığmı Mende olsun oğlu dergodine oynaran dedo senda Varxım bataq valtaq Varxınam kege çoğulan neyde nugudar Vati otay alqı urtali ver itığmı Mende olsun oğlu dergodine oynaran dedo senda Varxım bataq valtaq Çoğagda qorudar itığmı Ama gelince doz nemen gelmem tini oyandağım Mıksız bu varxını betinzi tağlar Barıma varxınam kege çoğulan neyde Darabati otay alqı urtali ver itığmı Uğur vastin dosyayı satırı tegin Dabat zedili gözüm öldümü Dedvede zedili gözüm olsun Darğımağım çöncü qocalanca çölmü Dedvede yaptı zedgil zöğüste Utnağım ne dosyın dol Varxım bataq valtaq Çoğugda qarudar itığmı biye Qama gelince doz nemen gelmem tine oyandar adağım bilsezmi Varxınday batinse tığlar barırma Varxınam kege çoğulan neyde darar Vati otay alqı urtali Biver itığmı mene olsun oğlu dergodine oynaran dedo senda Varxım bataq valtaq Hamagam tığamağılan kege damağılan genşaltğanlığı Duguldur valtaq Hamagam tığamağılan kege çoğulan genşaltğana çaqçaq valtaq Hamagam tığamağılan kege hamağılan qazullaq çaq valtaq Hamagam tığar qalda çağırla irazı zedegezi dığlar arşoğa valtaq Hamagam tığamağılan kege damağılan genşaltğanlığı Duguldur valtaq Hamagam tığamağılan kege çoğulan genşaltğana çaqçaq valtaq Hamagam tığamağılan kege hamağılan Ullaq çaq valtaq Hamagam tığar qalda çağırla Ağzı valtaq Hamagam tığamağılan kege damağılan genşaltğanlığı Duguldur valtaq Hamagam tığamağılan kege çoğulan genşaltğana çaqçaq valtaq Hamagam çoğulan kege hamağılan qazullaq çaq valtaq Hamagam tığar qalda çağırla iraz Aqçadagi şarşıqlar Valtaq Aylım beçütüm birde qarasın dürüde Dödürüğüge, dasırıgıge, munkuge, yürüğüge, otuğuge, otuğusvar, otuğu nirvane gücül 돌섬무르네 고조다 노고디 돈나라마라모 아메르하엥 샤랑가 북노메케바 저거람산다로 전내가든 오늘가르고 도선조 도감도상 일도네 넘바자 저랑가 베튼서 저거나가 버럭데 돈나라마도고 아타힌디 갈덕상이게 공보고 다고이기 결샤자 호텔잔디 걸다 저러다 저러도에 저러다 머럭모 저러다게 우저저저저저다 숨부로 도론대와 나라서라 전성원에 버럭네 아란자릉 어른스난 텀복한데 나를 성화른데 에드락와 토가
Uh-oh, our old grandpa, the white grandpa from Mongolian mountain spirit. He is thousands of years old, that's why he slept. Oh my God. So the grandson tried to wake him up. Okay, I think I need to help him because even the grandson couldn't help to wake him up because it's so old. So maybe we could just all say together, wake up Grandpa, one more time. Please help us to wake him up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Everybody say. Uh-oh, I think it's a little more louder, it could be better. One more time, 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for tonight, for celebrating Mongolia together. One world, one family. Our musical team from Mongolia. I would love to introduce our musicians and musical team. One of our traditional dancers, Somta. State-honored artist, long-song singer, Batmint. Hochur musician, Soilma. Flutist, Sadnam Jamt. Mongolian traditional horn trumpet, Basensurung. Throat singer and Taushur musician, Batulti. Percussionist, Nemin Cholong. Zunghure Dashtala Monastery's monk, Amartuvshung. Percussionist, Oranchimik. One of our youngest dancer, 14 years old dancer, Hongortor.
May we request everyone to rise for the national anthem of Mongolia, followed by the national anthem of India.
Okay? So we would love to express our greatest thanks to our Sadhguru, Sri Madhusudan Sai from Mongolia. This is representing Mongolian white grandpa from Mongolian spirit to give it to you for this one world, one family as a one-off gift. This is also traditional Mongolian language. We call it origin language. So one world, one family organization, world of unification from Mongolia. Thank you so much.